Britain's Princess Beatrice gives birth to a second daughter, y'all. Were any of y'all aware of the first daughter? All right. So, and this was last week, and Buckingham Palace is letting us know this Wednesday. So, yesterday, January 29th, they put this news out there that last week she gives birth to her second child and second daughter. Now, Beatrice is 36 years old. Okay, her and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi, here he is right here, welcomed new arrival Athena Elizabeth Rose Mapelli-Mozzi on January 22nd. She weighed 4 pounds and 5 ounces. She is tiny and absolutely perfect, her father said in a social media post. The king, queen, and other members of the royal family are delighted with the news, the palace said. Beatrice, who is the 9th in the line of succession to the British throne, is the elder daughter of Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah, Duchess of York. She married millionaire property tycoon Mapelli-Mozzi in July 2020 in a private wedding ceremony at the Royal Chapel of All Saints at Royal Lodge, Windsor. Athena joins older siblings Mapelli-Mozzi's 8-year-old son and Beatrice's stepson Wolfie and the couple's 3-year-old daughter Sienna. Okay. We'll play this news clip. This is Sky News.
Breaking news coming to us from Buckingham Palace. Princess Beatrice has had her baby. They announced that she had the child on Saturday evening at about midnight at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in London. She's had a little girl. The baby weighs 6 pounds and 2 ounces. The baby's grandparents, that is, of course, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, and great-grandparents, which includes the Queen.
Okay. Oh, look, this is the first. I think this is the first girl here. And they said 6 pounds or whatever. So I think that's the wrong girl. So let me find the right clip real quick. Here, we'll just finish playing this one for now.
Queen have all apparently been informed and are delighted with the news. They would like to thank the staff and at the Chelsea and Westminster.
Yeah, I think that's Sienna, the first daughter. So let me get this other clip set up here, and we'll play this one. All right, so let me share this. We'll play this clip.
It's just been announced that Princess Beatrice has given birth to a baby girl named Athena. She was born prematurely last week, weighing just 4 pounds and 5 ounces, but is said to be healthy and doing well. The couple shared this picture, calling their new daughter tiny and absolutely perfect. Beatrice and her daughter are now said to be at home.
All right. So now that we get that squared away here, let's get into some of these connections that I find very interesting, and maybe y'all will as well. So I mentioned Princess Beatrice is age 36, giving birth here. Look at child equals 36, Beatrice equals 36 and 63, and on January 29th, the 336th day of the year, Buckingham Palace lets us know this. You see that? Okay, and the birth was on January 22, but letting us know on the day leaving 336 days, which that's like 36. And you get that reflection, second daughter, 63 in reduction. And of course, Beatrice, 63 in reduction. How about that? Okay, it's just 4 ciphers with the English language. All right, and that's amazing that it hits like that. And this is Athena, Elizabeth, Rose, Mapelli-Mozzi, right there. That's the only pic I'm finding. Look at how the name in gematria, you get, it's 153 like Beatrice. 153. All right? And just the first name Athena, 113, that's amazing, isn't it? In reverse, and also in that same reverse cipher, just with the alphabet, you see the chart breakdown. In reverse in the alphabet, A would be 26, right? T7, H19, E22, N13, A26 again. 113, just like princess, politics, and BS. How about that? And look at princess and politics. Look at that as a perfect match with the 4 base ciphers. And it's 3 out of 4 with BS, which goes hand in hand, right? And even that 31 in reduction, it's the same numbers as the 113 and the 103 minus the 0. You get 3, 1, right? And I'm wanting you to notice the 40 there with princess and politics, but specifically with princess, because the last birthday for Beatrice, 40 date numerology, notice her birthday, 8/8/88. You see that? Born August 8th, 1988. And Athena joins older siblings Mapelli-Mozzi's 8-year-old son, and Beatrice's stepson Wolfie and the couple's 3-year-old daughter Sienna. That's interesting as well because the 8 and the 3, her husband, I believe, is born in 83. So I think that's interesting as well. And I'll try to verify that as I go forward. But yeah, the last birthday for Beatrice, 40 date numerology, and Princess 40, Politics 40. And you see the other connections. That 8/8/88 birthday is amazing. Place of birth, London. London equals 88. Okay, and that'll be on the fly. Let me set up the calculator to show you. Okay, look at this. London equals 88. How amazing is that, right? What else equals 88 connected to politics? And you get these similar numbers. TRUMP 88. Look at that right there. Okay? I mean, all of this stuff is super connected, right? And you see, look at how close those numbers are. 47, 74, 25 is a match, 29 is a match, and of course the 88. So that's amazing with the 88 birthday, isn't it? Right there. Born in London, London equals 88. Okay. So this is Athena. You see in the reduction cipher, Athena, you get 22. And born on the 22nd day of the year. And that's interesting because then now I'm thinking about Queen Elizabeth II too. Okay. Prince Andrew then married Sarah, Duchess of York, and they welcomed Princess Beatrice together in 1988, making her Queen Elizabeth II's granddaughter and King Charles's niece. Although Athena is part of the royal family, she will not receive a British royal title. But 22, Queen Elizabeth II, 2. Look, second daughter. Beatrice gives birth to second daughter. King equals 22. And you get 22 numerology on the date with the last birthday again with Princess Beatrice. How about that? And Beatrice again, 36, the eldest daughter of the disgraced Prince Andrew, brother of King Charles III, you see up here. So disgraced Prince Andrew, brother of King Charles III, who was stripped of his military titles and royal patronages. Is that how you say that? Over his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. So is that Prince Andrew that they're speaking of there, or the king? Prince Andrew Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, yeah, it appears to be, yeah, the disgraced Princess Andrew. Okay, notice the date, 2022. You see that right there? After his lawyers failed to persuade a U.S. judge to dismiss a civil lawsuit accusing him of SA, right? Okay, you see him right there. Cool, right? I mean, not cool that that happened as part of the story, but cool that we can catch these connections. And this is the father to the new daughter, as well as the father to Sienna, the other daughter. There he is. You see, born in 83. But it's a 72-day span from his last birthday to Buckingham Palace letting us know of this new daughter being born. From start to end, his birthday to them letting us know, start to end, the span, 72 days. When second daughter equals 72, child equals 27 and 27. And we get a bunch of these 16s and 61s one more time, okay? Mrs. Eduardo Mapelli-Mozzi, 116. Royalty, 116. Britain, 116. Her birthday, August 8, 8, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Princess Beatrice, 166. Gives birth, 61. Don't forget the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. Philadelphia equals 61. Ohio State won the football national championship. Ohio equals 16 and 61. I mentioned TRUMP equals 88 to sync up with this birthday in London. And you get like the political kind of connection. His middle name, John, equals 16 and 61. Okay. And there's about 5 or 6 more 16s and 61s. It's kind of getting annoying bringing them up every breakdown, though. But there's just some known connections there that I just spit off the top of the dome, right? So again, we get this 16 and this 61. And don't forget that so-called violence that took place at that building. Remember that? Connected with TRUMP, they say. The people they say were mad, right? The actors. But when was that on the calendar? The first month and the 6th day, or the 6th day first month. So 1661. All right. Easy money. I'll play this again. I like to refresh it because I think sometimes if I don't, we don't get the volume.
It's just been announced that Princess Beatrice has given birth to a baby girl named Athena. She was born prematurely last week, weighing just 4 pounds and 5 ounces, but is said to be healthy and doing well. The couple shared this picture, calling their new daughter tiny and absolutely perfect. Beatrice and her daughter are now said to be at home.
And that is kind of cool that this is related to the king, right? And the birth was on 122. And don't forget, we have LeBron King James connected to Kobe Bryant, B. Bryant, like Beatrice B. And remember, his RIP anniversary was just a few days ago. But this birth on 122, well, Kobe Bryant, that was a big day for him in his basketball career as he scored 81 points on 1/22. With the King connection, like LeBron, right? And King Charles here. And, Kobe's team scored a total of 122 points that day as well. So that's just pretty interesting. You just see the thumbnail there. I'm going to go to the article so we can just scan down it and just see if any other numbers pop. That's all they gave us. You see that? You see? But they gave us enough where we get the breakdown in. And that stuff was undeniable, okay? Undeniable. And it looks like I read over everything there. Again, here's the father right here. A British property developer descended from Italian nobility. He is the founder and chief. That's interesting. You get chief as they're in the Super Bowl coming up. Chief executive. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Chief executive of Banda Property, a property development and interior design company. And let's just put Banda Property. I'm not going to go too wild here, but let's just put that in there just to see what happens. And he's got the 11/19 birthday. All right, I don't see anything too interesting with that. It connects with some other trending things right now. Philadelphia and U.S. Air Force. We had the jet that crashed. And I just did that breakdown, the last breakdown on the page here. Okay, so, ooh, look at that, man. How about that? You get the 22 with Banda Property. How about that? I had a feeling. And you get the 113 like Athena and Princess. And 13 is like 113. You see that right there? I had a feeling. So back over here, you see Athena 22, born on the 22nd, King 22, second daughter, 22 date numerology, the last birthday for Beatrice, and then Princess Politics BS 113 and 103, and again Athena 113. So that's nice, right? Banda Property. They like when and Banda's got B like Beatrice. This stuff all starts with the language, okay? There's a guy named Banda on the Dodgers. I didn't know that. That's amazing, isn't it? If that's what they're speaking of here. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. All right, so that's an easy breakdown for y'all. And again, I'm not like 100% familiar with these characters. But once you learn this code, it's undeniable, okay? More 16s and 61. Since we finished a little bit early, I'll pull up the other 16s and 61s because I think I have a breakdown where I mention a lot of them. If I can just remember, I think it's this one right here. I think I have several of them, but here's the egg prices are soaring breakdown. And look, chicken equals 53, the 16th prime. Eggs equals 16. Oh, okay. So that's just one of them right there. But pretty amazing, isn't it? I think it is. And let's try this one. We'll try this one right here. We'll just let it load real quick. And I appreciate y'all for being here. I've been checking out Rumble lately. Okay, because this is it's kind of getting old here on YouTube and super repetitive with being held back. Or I didn't put the 16s in there either. That's all right. I mentioned some earlier. Where's my new? Oh, let's go to the new. Let's go to this one right here. And let's pull this up. Big time Arizona, several people. I think this one right here. Let's see. Since I put the time in to put right here, there's another 61 with that trending story. The Stampede in India, the Maha Kumbh Mela 61. Okay, yeah, this is it. Ohio 16 and 61 with that national championship. Philadelphia 61. The Bills and Chiefs totaled 61 points in the AFC title game. Conan O'Brien to host the Oscars. Conan O'Brien equals 61, age 61. And it's the Slash Academy Awards, the Academy Awards 61 on March 2nd, the 61st day of the year. Bling Empire reality star Lin Ban, RIP, after a skiing accident and brain surgery. Lin equals 16, Bling Empire 61, and there's John right there, 16 and 61. Johnny Broom 61 points, trending, scoring 16 points with Auburn victory over Tennessee in college basketball. And that was the number 1 and number 6 ranked teams. Auburn scoring 53, the 16th prime. Okay, just to go and stack on top of all of these 16s and 61s here, right? So undeniable stuff. And again, I'm thinking about Rumble. I already downloaded the app. Okay, so I may start posting on Rumble. And I'm not saying that I know that that's much better, but the stuff's getting ridiculous over here because they have a select few that they push to give you this knowledge, okay? And it's because they're religious. Do you understand? This code is connected to religion. Do you understand? I'm doing it because it's amazing and it's like the best knowledge I've came across and it hits and it's not a joke. It's the real deal. I'm not doing it because I'm a religious person. Do you understand? But they like to push those religious people connected with this code by religion. They like to push those people to the forefront to give you the information. Do you understand? And they get all the bots that help them out. And then the bots will attack other channels who they don't want doing this. Kind of like a mind manipulation thing. Do you understand? Right? So, it is kind of annoying because I hit better than those decoders. And I'll say that because I'm confident. Do you understand? I'm confident and I put a lot into this. So, it I don't know, we'll see what happens. And I'm active on 4 other channels on YouTube. We'll see what happens, but we hit heavy over here. Do you understand? And it is kind of annoying knowing that I know Richard West is viewing this. Shout out to him. But it is super annoying that more people uh, don't see this. And when it says we get hundreds of views and maybe 1,000 views on videos, who's like, are people really watching this, or is it just like, here's a number to make you shut up? Do you understand? Because people don't leave comments. So that doesn't make sense. If you put out a video, it gets 1,000 views or even 100 views or a few hundred, and nobody leaves a comment, and that's nothing taken away from Richard West. I appreciate Richard West. But more people need to be viewing this. And maybe there is a little bit of ego attached to it. And I admit that. Not everybody can do that. But I'm checking out Rumble, and it may be time to try something different because I've tried everything I can do over on YouTube, and I've done everything I can do to organically be a successful decoder, even believing that I can do this and earn a living on YouTube. Not a living, but earn a legitimate side hustle on YouTube. But once I found out there's YouTube games involved, okay, and then they want you to play ads on your video, and some of those ads go against what we speak of as decoders. You understand? Ads about trying to get you to do pills and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's more manipulation. So it kind of sours the whole thing. But if there was a legitimate way to do this and get paid, wouldn't that be amazing? But we're in a fake world. So I have been checking out Rumble, and I may just try Rumble out. It's a shame too because I love YouTube. I spend a lot of my time on YouTube, but I may just have to go forward just viewing videos on YouTube for entertainment and just putting this information elsewhere because it seems like it's just leading nowhere. It is a hobby of mine, but there is something to how we don't really get heard, or if we are getting heard, we don't know about it. So that is super annoying. So sorry if y'all didn't tune in to hear that little semi rant, but it may be time for a change. And again, I'm confident that I'm right up there with what you would call the best at this because I put in the time, and nobody's put in more time on these trending stories and these breakdowns, individual breakdowns, like I have in the last at least 3 years. Do you understand? I've filled up in storage like 7 Google accounts in 3 years of all breakdowns. You know what I mean? And I don't just go live or do a video, go live for 4 hours and just hit on like 20 different things. That would be cool if you were one of the sellouts and you get a bunch of bots and you get pushed to this actual community, right? But I'm buried over here because I'm not connected with those sellouts. Do you understand? So I will not get pushed like them. You're not going to see me over here blaming one certain group of people for all of this, which again connects to religion. Do you understand? I'm not religious, so I'm not going to be religious over here. So whatever games are going on, I'm about tired of them, to be honest. So that's another breakdown. Undeniable. Britain's Princess Beatrice gives birth to second daughter, all by this code once again. And it's the English language that I'm using to show you the code. No disrespect to the other ciphers, but I speak English and I use the alphabet. And I think that's easy for others to understand here. I don't care about where it came from or none of that BS. Do you understand? Look at Britain's Princess Beatrice gives birth to second daughter. ABC 1, 2, 3, 26 letters in the alphabet. And that's just how it's going to be for me. Okay. And it hits every single day over here. So shout out to y'all. Appreciate Richard West. If there's any other real people out there, drop a comment so I know you're real. Okay. Or even if AI wants to drop a comment. Come, AI, what's up? So shout out to y'all. Until next time, peace.